It's completely legal to drive in Ohio with auto insurance that will bankrupt you after a serious accident. That's the reality of state minimum coverage, and 1 in 5 Ohio drivers rely on it. Most families think legal means protective, and it doesn't. After 20 years of handling claims in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, I've seen people lose homes and savings because no one explained what their policy actually covers. I'm John Farthing with Martin & Lark Insurance. About 6 years ago, we stopped writing state minimum policies, no exceptions, because I won't hand someone a policy that meets the law but won't protect their assets. Today, I'm breaking down what every part of your auto policy means and what comes out of your pocket if you're wrong. You don't get a do-over after an accident. Your policy is either right beforehand or it's too late. Let's make sure it's right. Liability coverage. Ohio's minimum liability limits are $25,000, $50,000, $25,000. $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident, $25,000 for property damage. Here's the problem. If you cause an accident and someone's medical bills hit $80,000, your policy pays $25,000, you're personally responsible for $55,000. Wages can be garnished, assets can be seized. The average economic cost of a disabling crash injury is over $100,000. Again, state minimum covers $25,000. This is why we won't write anything under $100,000, $300,000, $100,000. That's $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident, $100,000 for property damage. If you have a mortgage, savings, or retirement accounts, 25, 50, 25 isn't protection, it's exposure. After your limits is exhausted, you're personally responsible for the rest. Think of liability as the foundation. If it's weak, everything collapses. Next up is uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. About 20% of Ohio drivers have no insurance. Many others carry just the state minimum. If someone with no insurance hits you or their $25,000 limit runs out, who pays your medical bills and lost wages? Your uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage does. This coverage should match your liability limits. If you carry 100, 300, 100 in liability, carry the same here. You can't control other drivers. This protects you from their bad decisions. It's not optional, it's essential. Medical payments coverage. Medical payments coverage pays medical expenses for you and your passengers, regardless of fault. Typical limits, $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000, cost usually $30 to $80 per year. It covers ER visits, ambulance rides, doctor visits, even funeral expenses. It kicks in immediately without waiting for fault to be determined. If your health insurance has a deductible, this fills that gap. It's inexpensive, peace of mind, especially if you have passengers or kids. Collision and comprehensive. This is your physical damage coverage for your vehicle. Collision covers damage when you collide with property. Another vehicle, guardrail, tree. You pay the deductible, commonly $500. Insurance pays the rest. Comprehensive coverage. It covers everything other than collision with property. Fire, theft, vandalism, weather-related, animal strikes, falling objects. Comprehensive claims usually don't raise rates like at-fault collisions do. If your car has value, is financed or leased, you need both. If you're not concerned with the value of your vehicle, it's optional. You do not need to have comp and collision. Repairs or replacement costs are high. Without this coverage, you pay everything out of pocket. There are important add-ons that you can add to the auto policy. Rental car coverage pays for a rental car while yours is being repaired for a covered claim. Typical limits are $30 to $50 a day, cost to use $20 to $40 per year. Without it, you're paying the cost of a daily rental or Uber yourself. Towing and labor, roadside assistance, covers vehicle tows, dead battery, flat tire, lockouts, breakdowns. Very inexpensive, $10 to $20 per year. Gap insurance covers the difference between what your car is worth and what you owe if it's totaled. If you owe $30,000, your insurance pays $24,000 for the value of the vehicle. Gap coverage covers the difference. These add-ons are inexpensive. The situations they prevent are expensive. What actually determines your rate? Two people with identical cars and coverage can pay vastly different premiums. Number one, location. Urban zip codes cost more due to higher accident and theft rates. 2. Driving record. Tickets and at-fault accidents raise rates for 3 to 5 years. Major violations can double premiums or even make you ineligible for coverage. 3. Vehicle cost to repair. Theft rates, safety ratings all matter, not just price. 4. Credit-based insurance score in Ohio. Most insurers use it. Drivers with poor credit can pay 50 to 80% more than those with excellent credit, even with identical driving records. You can't change your zip code overnight, but improving credit and shopping with the right carrier can make a major difference. Here's what we covered. State minimum liability, 25, 50, 25, is a financial trap. 100, 300, 100 is a safer foundation. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage protects you from other drivers' bad decisions. Medical payments is inexpensive and immediate. Collision and comprehensive protect your vehicle. Rental, towing, gap coverage prevent large out-of-pocket costs. Your rate depends on your location, driving record, vehicle, and credit. Now that you understand what's on your policy, the next question is, are you overpaying? Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.